scared of the police. We want you to know we don't give a about you, your mama, your children, your wife.
POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. We go.
Ooh la la, we.
She go.
Ooh la la, we.
We go.
Ooh la la, we.
Ooh la la, we.
Ooh la la, we.
Hey.
Ooh la la, we.
Hey.
Ooh la la,
Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, don't make it your last time. Come on in. Over here we deal in sports, hip hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. And them guns is looking, know what I mean? After that little workout, that's why I got this medium shirt on. Yeah, them guns is looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. You know how we start the show for those that been rocking. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game because the sun is still up. I got about like 20 minutes to rock and roll with y'all, and then I'll be getting to the chicken dinners because tonight's meal is some lemon pepper grilled chicken with the dirty rice and a little salad on the side. But you know what it is. You see the thumbnail. When fuck the police goes wrong. You know what I mean? Like in the black community, before we jump into the story, let me just preference, at least for me, told y'all, I got friends on the force or people I grew up with, people in the military and all. And sometimes you got to keep stating that because people hear what they want to hear sometimes, and then they just assume, you know what I mean? They don't even really listen to what you say. So I have to say that to say, although sometimes I say, fuck the police, you know what I mean? Like this young lady we about to talk about. It's not in a general sense. It's not putting all the officers in one vacuum, and you know what I mean? Because we need police in the neighborhood. We need people to patrol the neighborhoods and keep our families and our loved ones safe, because it's a lot of, you know what I mean, crazy stuff goes down in the hood. So although we may say that, when I say it, you know what I mean, put it on the eye, like they say in the program, keep it on the eye. Don't generalize it. It's to the asshole cops. It's to the dirtbag, scumbag, scum of the earth cops. It's for the cops that abuse their authority. It's for the racist cops that hide behind those badges and those uniforms and do people that look like me, but you're black and brown. Yeah, in the back. Yeah, you in the back. Yeah, it's for us. You know what I mean? And again, I could be a little biased because I've been on the opposite side of the law. I know what it's like to get beat up by the cops, hit with the sticks and all that. And still, I don't think all the cops is bad. I don't think people should just go out and kill the cops. I get triggered like y'all do when we see stuff happen to people that look like us, and we keep saying, damn, why this keep happening? Why this keep happening? So the story that we coming today, y'all, is a story about a young lady named Jessica Beauvais. And unfortunately, she was drinking and driving, smoking weed, and doing what she was doing. And she killed the officer. She killed a highway patrolman out there on the LIE after another accident had just happened. So now she's in custody as we look right now. You know what I mean? She's saying sorry that it happened. She's saying she wish she didn't do it. And the thing is, she got a podcast like a lot of people nowadays. They got podcasts, they got platforms, myself included. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know what her content is about. I haven't seen her page yet, even though I'm in these YouTube streets and I'm in these YouTube alleyways, and they should have never let me. Yo, I'm here now. I'm here now. So I'm not really familiar with her. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pages and channels I'm not familiar with yet because there's so many. It's a plethora, it's abundance. Like it's overwhelming at times. But nonetheless, she got a platform, and the clip that I seen, they painting her as a anti-police. You know what I mean? And then obviously it's a rant that she did, a clip where she's saying, fuck the police. We don't care about you. We not worried about you. Fuck your family, fuck your wife, fuck your kids and all that. So that's getting the most exposure, and the buzz is circling around that. Because when you hear it, it's like, oh, really? That's how you feel? And again, that's why I preference what I said with what I said. It's like, yeah, I feel that way too. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got it bad because I'm brown. Messing with me because I'm a teenager. Like, you know what I mean? You get it. Ice Cube and NWA, Ben said that. You know what I mean? And the black community, Ben felt like this. So this is not breaking new ground for the conservatives or the people that don't really feel that way. I know you probably like, oh, my ears. And you want them to come protect you. And again, we do. When I say it, it's reference to those individual people that I said, the ones that's bad, the ones that are racist and just taking these jobs for reasons to, you know, do people like me harm. But with that being said, do I think she did it on purpose? Do I think it was a hate crime? Do I think that she intentionally was driving and like, oh, I'm about to 50 points? You know what I mean? Grand Theft Auto. You know, when you hit the police, it's extra points. But then they come rushing for you too. And I know a lot of people that play those games, and I'm not making light. Condolences and prayers to that officer's, family. You know what I'm saying? But kids do that in the games, you know what I mean? In those games, and they want to bring the police and all. That's another story. But it wasn't like she was like, oh, I'm going to get 50 points and I'm going to do this. She was inebriated. She was high. She was drunk, admittedly, her own words. And I don't believe that she did it on purpose. Therefore, I don't think it was a hate crime. Do I think it was stupid and out of stupidity? And do I think it's unfortunate that it just so happens? And this is how life works sometimes. That's why if you go see the other video I did, yeah, go see the other video I did entitled, I Hope They Remember You. Yeah, the Thanos line. We in the end game. Tony, there was no other way. I know what it's like to lose, and it's almost time. It's almost time, babe. I can't wait to eat. How will they remember you? And I did that video because the stuff like this, I know in her wildest dreams, although she was smoking little Buddha and all that, whatever she was smoking, good bud, drinking on some tequila, having wine. A lot of these podcasters, that's what they do now. They get the juices going. They bring their guard down so they could talk freely. Some people need to do that in order to speak. You know what I mean? I don't, but some people do. You know what I mean? And you do what you do. I know she could have never thought that after having a whole rant about fuck the police and XYZ, that she would actually go out and kill a police. Now, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? It's crazy shit, crazy. Crazy. Like, yeah, Uncle Murder, the wrap up, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't know her whole thoughts on the overall police. Like I said, when I say it, it's directed towards those individuals that probably shouldn't be policemen, you know what I mean? Or police women. I don't know if that's her thoughts or if she really mean like, no, I'm talking about all of them, Lee. Make no mistake, all of them, because I don't share those sentiments. And I know it's a lot of people in the community that don't share those sentiments as well. It's only when, the instances where I said, or those police that we look at like, damn, why is the good cops not stepping up? Like you had that Sergeant Slaughter cop, black dude out in LA, like he want to have the one-on-one with LeBron. But it's like, are you having the one-on-one with these asshole cops? With the racist cops, with the cops that's abusing their authority, because that's who you should be having a conversation with, not LeBron, because he ain't the one out there on the field with you. It's those assholes. So I don't think she did it on purpose. I don't think it was malicious. Now they say that she kept going. You know what I mean? And it's not till the car, I guess, couldn't drive no more a little bit, and obviously police chasing them because they saying when she was going to, when she hit the officer, you know what I mean? His partners and other people was able to get out the way. So you know, the clip I seen didn't show that. Obviously, it's no video of her driving towards the police. But when I hear, like, get out the way, it's like maybe they seen it coming and he couldn't get out the way fast enough. And she said that, the news said that he was thrown 100 feet. And as a person that got hit by a car, you know what I mean? 2 times, not once, twice. You know what I mean? Coming out the building, running for my life, you know what I mean? As an adolescent, you know what I mean? And ran right into the streets, just so pumped up and trying to get away, not paying attention and looking where I was going. Stepped right into the middle of the street and then, oh shit, a car's coming. Put my hand out, smacked me right into the air, you know what I mean? Came back down to the concrete and, you know, messed my leg up a little bit, you know, as an adolescent, running in the hood, doing crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Told y'all I'm not an angel, you know what I mean? And with that being said, it's like, I know what it's like to get hit by a car, and it's not no fun, you know what I mean? And that was the worst of the time. The second time I just got scraped playing stoop ball, where you hit the ball on the stoop and you run back, catch the ball, little tennis balls. And one of those accessorized vans was coming down the block, and they hit me on the leg, scraped my leg and whatnot. Came this close to getting smacked by the car, but God was with me. You know what I mean? But I know what it's like to get hit by a car. So to get hit and then to go 100 feet, according to what the news is reporting, that's very hard. That's hard. You getting hit, you getting smacked by the car. And so still know all the details and all that as far as like what because the officer that passed, and again, condolences and rest in peace, you know what I mean, to him and to his prayers to his family. Obviously they lose a big part of their family. You know, he was just brought a house, he got 2 kids, married, etc. So prayers up to them. They said he was directing traffic because it was another accident where an Infinity, like I said, y'all can see the clip right there, crashed. So he was doing his job or doing whatever. So I'm wondering, you drunk and you high, was you speeding past all of the cars? Was you getting impatient because you had to wait? You know, most of us be on the highway and it's an accident, and then it take forever for us to get through that 1 lane or that 2 lane. People is looking, not paying, so did she get impatient and just drive by and realize, oh, I can't go this way? I really don't know all the circumstances, but like I said, the news is saying that some of the officers was like, hey, get out the way, move, and some were able to, and obviously he wasn't, and he got hit. So, she got a son, 13, prayers to him. Obviously, he about to, lose his queen, lose his moms off the chessboard, and hopefully he got a father to be around. Hopefully his father's not a Pookie and Ray Ray, he not a Dusty, and in jail and none of that. Hopefully he's a, strong, good brother that is going to need to shield his son and walk him through this process of what just took place in his life, because she's looking at some time. How much time do you think she should get? And actually, it's almost time for me to get out of here. The draft is about to happen tonight. You know what I'm saying? NFL, that is. We're going to see what my New York Giants, New York Jets do. But as far as her penalty and the crime is concerned, and obviously it's gonna hinge upon if you think she did it on purpose or it's intent to kill, and that she did it on purpose. You know what I mean? And how much time y'all think she should get? They saying 15 years. Some people in the comments on the YouTube channel that I seen it on, they saying she should get 40 years, 30 years, and it's a hate crime, and she did it on purpose because that clip. Fuck the police and their moms and their uncles and their brothers, and that's why I said what I said. I hope they remember you. But the real question is, how will they remember you? Because let's just say she died. You know what I mean? We don't know when God gonna call us back. Say after 2-3 years, she died mysteriously, right? Because people are saying she's gonna get done dirty in jail. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that's not the case. She broke the law. Let her do her time. I know what it's like to break the law, do time, and then the officers that work there still think they gotta add on to your sentence by making it harder, by taking away from you, by doing stuff to you that they're not supposed to be doing. Let her do her time. She did the crime, and she gets sentenced or whatever she gets sentenced to, let her do her time. But you do have in the comments people like, yeah, they're going to do her dirty. Police that work behind her, they're going to do her dirty. You know what I mean? But the question is, if you think like me that it wasn't on purpose, that it wasn't malicious, that it wasn't intent to do it, at least for right now. If it comes out that that's what it is, then all bets is off. I'll come back on the channel and say, oh, nah, You was wrong. You know what I mean? She did do that on purpose. But how much time y'all think she should do? I mean, it was a DUI. You know what I mean? And I know what it's like to get a DUI. You know what I mean? I caught 2. You know what I mean? Not like y'all think. So before you give me the looks and all that, first one I wasn't even driving. It was a whole nother situation. You know what I mean? Car was parked, key was running, and we was out having ourselves a good old time at the barbecue on the 4th of July. Police came around doing a little too much, a little too extra, like they do sometimes. Got at my sister's face and all that, the way I didn't like, and I intervened. And, you know, hands was put on, and I ended up getting locked. But they was like, we ain't even lock you for coming over here. You know, what's the word they always like to say? Stopping police. I can't think of it right now. Unscripted, authentic. But whatever they say when they say you stopping the police from doing their job, you know what I'm saying? When we was in the car, they like, yeah, you know, we ain't even get you for that. We smell liquor on your breath and all that. And we see y'all having a good time, and we had to, you know, get by your car, double park, and so that's why they end up locking me. Not for hands, you know, thrown and, you know, getting physical with them. They locked me up for the DUI. My lawyer told me to cop out. I copped out, and I mean, even though I should have fought it, like the second time, fought it, beat it. So it's not always what it seems. It is flaws in the system, even though it's a system in place. Let's keep that in mind. But I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. So let me know in the comment any concerns or whatever. Drop it in the comment. If you know me, hit me on the bat line, but I prefer you to leave it on the comment. You already know. It's your boy, POPAVIST, POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.